Get ready with me for an ASOP event while I tell you guys how I booked the JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette love story, as well as how to get into the acting industry since some of you guys asked in my last video. Okay, so for context purposes, I've been training since I was 9. I went to college for musical theater, and once I graduated, I performed on Broadway for a year. These toner pads are really good for baby breakouts. So my biggest advice for anyone, whether you're a beginner or advanced actor, is to keep your craft sharp. I think having an objective outside perspective is really important. And once you're in a really good place, you can start building your resume and then eventually get an agent and manager and then submitting to more high profile projects. Because I trained in musical theater, there was a really big gap for stage and TV and film acting for me. And everyone I'm about to recommend works with actors from all walks of life. I started out with private coachings with Rob McCaskill, who was recommended to me in a Facebook group. Well, he basically introduced me to everything I know and taught me the nuances in front of a camera. Also, he just loves his actors and is very affordable in pricing. I then went on to take group classes with Devin Shackett and James Reese. Oh my gosh, welcome! It's wisdom. Also, for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm really into the natural aging process. Also took a one-time workshop at the Heidi Marshall studio. The instructor was lovely, but I do remember there was one girl in class. She flat out just was giving unsolicited advice, and she was like, "You weren't believable when you were playing the nurse." I wasn't offended, I just thought it was funny. Also, don't be like her because that's just etiquette, you know what I mean? Now, if you're like, I actually have zero experience, what should I do? I would say check out the Barrow Group. I've heard really good things about them. I would also recommend taking maybe an improv class at UCB. I will die on this hill when I say that theater training is the best introduction to acting because you learn how to use your body. And in terms of love story, how I booked it was a very regular actor thing. I have agents and a manager and they submitted me. I did a tape and I booked it right off the tape. I feel like that was a lot of information, so I hope that was helpful, and make sure to tune in tonight to Love Story because another episode drops.